How about this? Shovel is a D8.
Okay.
Zombie has 10 health. Oh shit. So you don't like get into his neck at all. You just kind of, and you just knock him over, and he does tumble down, but he's getting back up.
Zombie fight.
We bought time.
And the sound of like you hitting his neck and him coming down, you actually see two more zombies kind of like on the sidewalk, kind of like creep around, like.
Okay.
What's next? Pause. Harris.
Okay, so I don't know that I have super strength.
No.
Okay. I look at the door and I try to assess like how like
He's not going to get into the door. You don't think?
Okay. I quickly run outside. I look on Delmas Terrace and I go onto this balcony and I look down Delmas Terrace and I look and like along the street and on the houses and stuff.
You see a car is like crashed in through like fucking some wall over there, like smoking, and you see like a couple kind of just random stragglers walking, look like zombie types, kind of, I don't know,
like down in Venice.
6 houses down. Now you can't see as far as Venice, but like 6 houses down on Delmas.
I can't see as far as...
Well, you just can't see details on Venice. It's like fucking, you got a tree here.
Oh, okay. So I see a couple, but they're like pretty far away.
Yeah.
Okay. I go onto that balcony and I like look to see if there's any zombies in that area.
You see like a couple zombies like up against windows of apartments, like like they're licking the windows and shit.
You are surrounded.
You
should go up on the roof.
And you see a cat zombie on the roof of the other
Is it the orange
apartment.
tabby one?
And he sounds like this. No, the orange tabby one is fucking chill as shit, and he's actually on your balcony, fucking looking legit. But the other guys are not.
That orange tabby is your best friend no matter what.
There's no signs of
you
that
asked me
orange
that
tabby.
just brought up. No, I'm serious. No, I'm dead serious. The tabby's on your balcony.
I mean, there's no signs of it being a zombie.
Yeah, no, he looks good. He looks clean as fuck, dude. He's so solid.
He's so
I pet him and I let him in.
All right, dude. He immediately fucking bolts in here and kind of curls up on the couch.
Sweet. I close back the door and
Any texting, any calling, any. Is this my? Whose chocolate is this? You gave it to me because you're.
it's for you.
Piece of shit. Okay.
I've had 30 Oreos.
You're a piece of garbage anyway.
I text.
I'm okay.
I text to the group chat. I'm
got this cat, bro.
I got Tabby, and I'm gonna try to take care of this zombie. Keep me updated on your situation. Send.
Okay.
Okay. So I go upstairs. I grab my printer, that massive fucking printer,
Okay.
and I bring it downstairs.
What are you gonna do with it?
I put it on the couch for now, next to Tabby.
Is that supposed to be like a potential weapon later?
Yes. And I go grab a glass, and I go out to this balcony. How close did you say these other zombies were around here?
You grab a glass
Yeah, a glass.
and you grab up to this balcony.
No, the other one. That one. The one like...
You can't see any zombies like in the open out here.
Okay.
You can kind of hear them maybe on the other side of this building, but you can see them in the windows of these other
inside
apartments.
the
Yeah.
buildings.
You can
Okay.
see them inside the other apartments, like trying to get out through the window.
Okay. So they're not like imminent. Okay.
No.
I'm like, I get onto that balcony, close the door so Tabby doesn't freak out.
Right.
I take the glass and I'm gonna throw it like I'm gonna aim for like the base of those stairs to try to lure that zombie around, like down the stairs and around that corner to under the balcony.
Fuck yeah.
Tight.
Fuck yes. That's pretty good. I'd say you roll as long as you don't roll a 1, 2, or 3. Then that zombie will get distracted.
On a D what?
All right. On a D20.
Is that like your default?
Yeah.
Because I am throwing that glass and I'm like, yeah.
Wait, you're throwing a cup or you're throwing the printer?
No, it's on a glass.
just a glass.
Like
Like what we did off the balcony when we were hanging out with D, Chang, and fucking...
Yeah. He throws the glass.
I don't throw this one though.
What do you do once you throw it?
Well, what happens? What's?
I don't know. You don't know unless you look or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm watching to see if the zombie is like.
So you stay out there.
Yeah, I'm looking down.
You just stay.
And I'm like listening to see if the zombie is coming down.
You slowly see it kind of like. You actually like you hear nothing, and then you just fucking hear it, boom, 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 and he just fucking falls out. He tumbles down the stairs like and just fucking like breaks. Like it looks bad.
Okay.
So now he's kind of on the ground like
okay. I run in,
crippled.
I grab the printer and I like bring it back out to the balcony.
Oh fuck! What are you gonna do with it?
Shit!
And I'm gonna throw it at his head.
Okay, you're aiming for his head. You're gonna throw it downward.
Yeah.
So you're not just gonna drop it?
No, I'm gonna like throw it with some strength.
Okay. So zombies by default have 10 health.
I do want to point out that I thought of this before I remembered that I have super strength.
Yeah.
So you don't even know.
This is
At
not
this point,
like,
you don't know.
I know. I'd say like, all right, the super strength. I would give you
the printer turns into a comet.
I
is
think
when you realize that you have super strength.
that's what I'm hoping
So I have
will
a question
happen.
outside.
Go on.
Would the super strength affect the damage roll more than the success? Would he get like a damage?
It affects both.
Oh, okay.
And at first I thought mostly damage, but I think also it's also like strength and agility. I think his muscle memory, his everything. And similar to you, like I bet like your senses are probably better.
Your lock picking ability, probably fantastic.
And his just like pulling off the lock, you know?
Yeah.
So the chances of you hitting this guy in the head, well, we'll just say the closer to 20, the closer to his head.
Okay.
And if you get like, again, like one, 2, or 3, and you don't get him. Okay, so you fucking throw that shit down.
It turns into a comet.
It doesn't turn into a comet, but like you don't even like.
I don't have like Superman strength, right?
Like
it turns into a comet.
No, you like. It just goes like.
It's like pitching a baseball.
You feel like your arms are just like this fucking mechanical lever, and you're just like, and it just fucking like his head just explodes. Like the printer just like fucking.
Let's let the listeners know he rolled an 18.
Yeah.
We need to let the listeners know.
If it was a 20, it would have been a comet.
With a crater.
But this guy's like, it's just fucking gory as shit. And the printer is just no more. So it's just like pretty much a decapitated, like it's up on his shoulders too. It's all just bad.
Boom.
What do you do?
Headshot. Is this when you flex?
Okay.
You sit there, you're like...
Okay. I'm like, I don't think about it too much. I go back in, I close the door, and I immediately go to my closet.
Okay.
And put on like
your Spider-Man
outfit. Yeah, Gary's Spider-Man costume.
I've always been wanting to do this. It's on my Spidey.
While I'm rushing back there, I'm like,
yarn.
I'm a superhero now.
All right, you're in your closet.
While I'm doing that though, I'm like thinking like that seemed way easier than so. Am I realizing now that?
Yeah, you're gonna immediately notice like what the hell.
Okay.
Okay.
So I put on like two like long sleeve sweaters and like a jacket and my rain jacket. I'm trying to like pad myself.
Okay. All right.
And I put on the thickest pair of jeans I have and 2 socks, and I put on my shoes.
You're schwitzing as you're putting on your clothes. My God, it's so hot.
I feel like he's just gonna fucking rip
as
that
you
shit
put
out.
on your second shoe, you get like an excruciating pain in your stomach. You are like beyond starving, like it's almost like a crippling starvation, and you need food and you need meat and you need it like fucking stat.
What the fuck? Shit.
This is what's happening.
I need
like you can tell you're like
I just crave like just normal meat.
Yeah, you're craving like
just like a steak.
Yeah,
a red
steak.
meat.
Or like a femur.
Yeah, you
Or
can't
like a cat.
pinpoint like I need a steak, but like you just have like this vague like I like meat. You don't know if it's chicken or
my
fish or
shirt and
whatever.
check for like a bite mark.
No, you got no bite marks.
Okay,
you're solid. But you just feel like shit in general.
Okay.
All right, Rosen, you all feel a similar pain in this instant. You're in the middle of a fight, Josh, and you fucking feel this. In fact, that might play a role.
And I just close the door and I'm like, ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you're fucking dying. Like you know, like essentially, you kind of feel like you're dying.
So we're slowly turning into zombies. Okay. I feel like, ow! And then I realize that I'm hungover.
Okay.
And starving.
Okay.
So I go into the kitchen.
What do you do? What do you eat?
My house, I know it's pretty padded. These locks on my house are pretty solid. They're like really solid.
Okay.
So
he starts cooking a gourmet omelet.
So I start cooking. I open the fridge. I find Encore's 36 eggs. Like he's just always got 36 eggs on hand.
Right.
So I just start cooking up like three or four eggs.
Okay. In your heart, you're like, this isn't gonna like quench your hunger that much.
Okay.
Like, you know, it's like you like, I need to get you still probably eat something, and it helps a little bit, but yeah.
So you're saying like the food I eat isn't gonna help me too much anyway.
It's like you notice that like you're kind of like your body is functioning a little better, but like you still, the crippling hunger like in your stomach is just like not going away.
So I've eaten and I'm still like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've eaten eggs.
I've eaten eggs. Well, but can I go into the freezer and look for frozen meat or just whatever meat is in the fridge and just eat the shit out of it?
Yeah. 50-50.
Okay.
Okay. There's
chicken breast and tilapia.
There's like a pound and a half of like frozen beef.
Frozen.
Yeah.
It's not in the fridge.
Ground beef. It's in the freezer.
It's in the freezer. Do you know how many?
But you're the one who brought it up, dude.
24 hours to defrost this shit.
No, dude, fucking
microwave.
You can drastically like defrost shit if you have to.
Okay, so I'm gonna defrost it.
Okay.
Stick it up your butt.
How do you defrost it?
Immediately.
Microwave the shit out of that thing.
That'll probably work, I guess. All right, you stick it in the microwave. We cut to Josh. You have a stinging pain.
So boring.
He's 15. I'm waiting for you to do, like, if you want to like make plays, dog.
No, it's chill. I'm in the solitude of my home. It's a fortress. This house is in the sandwiched between other houses. There's a basement blocking my bottom door.
Right.
And my top door has a gnarly lock with 7 locks. Like,
Well, Rosen's in a particular place because the zombies aren't after him. So he needs to make the decision if he's going to try and help others or if he's just going to fucking hang out.
but you're saying I'm hungry.
Well, yeah, you're hungry. That's like your only immediate problem. These two have other immediate problems.
I don't know what have they texted me these immediate
Yeah,
problems?
you got a messages of the zombie horde, and you said this guy's
shit.
outside my door,
And I'm just sitting there like an idiot.
and you're down. You're a couple blocks down, and you're like, I'm hungry. Like you look out, but you notice that they don't notice you. So this is the decision that you have to make.
No, I understand. I totally just kind of selfishly looked inward there. Can I go backwards in time?
No, Doug.
All right,
you're thinking right now. You can have these selfless thoughts now, but you're defrosting that meat.
No,
I think it's a good thing too. You need to figure out if you can get rid of this hunger. So Josh, there's a zombie. What did I say? 20 feet away.
Yeah. Well, he's on the floor. Well,
He's on the floor. Oh, that's right. You hit him.
More zombies.
He's
are
on the
coming.
floor he's like 7 feet away now.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
So I get the stinging pang, and I'm like, fuck. So I take the shovel, take the knife, and I go back in, and I move fairly quickly back up to the second floor, keeping out if I come any zombies.
No zombies.
I get back into my...
We're gonna go speed mode.
Okay. I get into my apartment, lock the door.
Okay.
Quick question: is the status, the food and drink status of my apartment the same as my actual apartment? Because I have no current food in my apartment.
Oh.
But I have alcohol.
I'm gonna say
And I have a very interesting idea. But I need to know first.
Okay, we'll say it's your current situation.
Okay, so I look in the fridge, hoping something no food.
Right.
But I've got like a couple bottles of vodka in the freezer.
Okay.
Because I just happen to have those in my freezer.
Right.
And then I get an idea. I have a bunch of empty glass bottles in the cabinet above my sink.
Okay.
So what I do is I grab a bunch of empty glass bottles. I portion out some vodka in each of them. I get a bunch of paper towels and maybe some like actual like rags and shit, and I attempt to make some fucking Molotov cocktails.
Okay. You need like, that's not too hard to make, right? And you're pretty smart. Yeah. Okay, so you make 4. Wait. Jesus Christ. You make 2.
and that's the extent of my vodka.
That's it.
Okay.
You haven't done this before. You haven't done this before. You
Molotov.
also took a couple shots hoping that would help. And
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
It didn't.
So,
But they're solid Molotov cocktails.
Oh no, they were rock solid.
I take the Molotov cocktails and I get my backpack and I put them in my backpack.
Okay.
Make sure they're secured, not like gonna like.
No, yeah, don't worry about those things. This is a video game.
And then
They're in your pack.
I'm looking around, and
I'd be such a dick. You get to the end of the hall, and I'm like, oh, the Molotov cocktail poured out in your backpack. Sorry, bro.
You are now on fire.
I look around. Do I have a lighter?
Deal with that shit.
You've got a lighter.
Okay, so I take the lighter, stick it with me. So I've got a backpack with 2 cocktails.
Right.
Okay.
Where are you going?
So I go back out, and this time I head to the left towards the front hallway.
What's your Okay, sure. There's nothing in the front
I'm attempting to get out onto the street.
Okay. There's nothing in the front door. There's nothing in that front stairway. There's nothing that seems to be in any of this building. Okay. So you can make your way down there.
So I make it downstairs and out the front door.
Nothing in that mini courtyard.
Okay, so while I'm in the mini courtyard,
okay.
I survey around to see what I can see around and down the street.
Okay, you can hear in the garage right down to your left. Mm-hmm. There's some action, as you already just found out, and you can actually hear a chopper. You actually hear and see a chopper kind of in the distance. Otherwise, where's your car located in this scenario?
I was going to ask, was I lucky enough to find parking on my street or am I a couple blocks
Where's
down?
your car usually parked?
I would say the normal odds of me parking on my street are probably about...
What are the odds?
I would say probably somewhere between 10 and 20% of finding parking on my street on any given day.
So if you roll really 10 to 20% that you would get it.
Yeah, that the car is on our street.
Okay, so we roll the percent die, and if you get 10 or 20, then you're on the fucking block. Oh, 20. Your car's on this block.
But down the street.
Down the street. It's I don't know, 8 houses down.
So I scope out any... Are there any zombies between me and my car?
There are. They're on the... There's a mini horde, I'd say 5 or 6 on the front door of an apartment complex across the street.
Okay.
You can't see... Your senses are solid. You can't see or hear anything on your side of the street.
Okay.
And they're all kind of distracted. They're like... Okay.
Then I open my gate and I start quietly being very vigilant, but very quietly moving between the cars on the street, ducking down. So I go to the side of the street my car is on and put a car between myself and the zombie horde that's banging on the apartment.
All right. I mean, you get to your car successfully. No one notices you.
Okay. I get in my car.
Okay, where do you go?
I'm nowhere yet. I lock the doors. I make sure nobody has noticed me in my car.
When you shut the door, everyone's head turned, obviously.
I recline my seat back super far down, and I kind of peek up and see if they...
You don't need to peek up. You can. Your senses are solid, and you can hear the noises are just getting slowly louder. You can tell. You can sense they are coming.
Okay. Well, then I just start my car and just drive...
Towards Olympic. My goal is to get on westbound 10. Okay.
Head towards Harrison Rosen's place.
Okay.
Because that's just on the way.
Are you on your phone?
I immediately pick up my phone and I call Harris.
All right. Harris, your phone rings.
And you're driving?
I silence it immediately, but I pick up the phone.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that.
Well, I don't want it to ring.
No, you're absolutely right. I thought you were just making a joke. I silenced it immediately. Fuck Josh. But no, as the DM, I should have said your phone sets off a zombie horde. But you've already taken care of your zombie horde, so that sound didn't make a difference. You pick it up. What's the conversation?
What's up,
Harris? I got out of my apartment. I'm in my car. I am on 10 East, heading to your direction.
And
10 East?
Oh, sorry, 10 West.
Jesus Christ.
10 West.
How's traffic?
Is your location safe?
Hey, bro, I want to go to the arts district later. How's traffic the other way?
What's the build-up like at this hour?
All right, what's up?
Is your location safe?
Any zombie pile-ups?
Temporarily, but there are dudes around here in general, on Venice Boulevard, so I don't think for too long.
Get everything you might need. I'll call you back when I'm turning onto Delmas. When I get onto Delmas, get your ass outside. We're going to do this quick. You're going to get in my car. We're going to start driving towards Rosen's place.
Should we take my car because it's a Jeep? I'm being serious, though.
No, an actual question. I don't... because I don't recall. Is your Jeep open to the air? Is it exposed?
No. And it's 4-wheel drive. We can take 2 cars.
I would rather stick together. I don't want to drive. We don't want to attract any more attention than necessary. We'll take your car.
What do you mean
I'm
open
saying
to the air?
You know how some Jeeps are
just a convertible?
Yeah. Permanently exposed to the top
no,
off?
It's not.
No, yeah, mine's closed.
I said, Jeep sounds fine. We should stick together. Don't take 2 cars. One car has less chance of being attention.
Okay, and then I said, okay, when you get here, I think the first place we should go to is the Army Surplus store on the corner of Venice and whatever. It's on Venice.
No, sounds good to me. We can call Rosen on the way there. Tell him we're picking up supplies and see what his status is. I'll be there soon.
Okay.
Who calls Rosen?
Well, I'm saying I'm driving. You call Rosen. Click.
I call Rosen.
Okay. First of all, actually, you know what? That's fine. You call Rosen. Sounds good.
Hello?
The phone rings because this guy's cooking omelets. Actually, he's waiting for the microwave, which is making a lot of noise, and the phone goes off, and he sees like outside the window, like a zombie like goes up against the window. He's like,
What window?
There's a window in one of your kitchens, right? In the kitchen on the far wall.
That shit's like on the second floor.
That shit is raised. We're on the second level to the
God damn
ground.
it.
Dude, I'm in a fortress, motherfucker. Okay. So
all right. You just does
I'm
nothing.
cooking. I don't give a fuck about noise. I'm bumping
nothing
beats
happens.
for all I care.
Okay, I'm like, do you answer the phone?
Yeah, dude, that's so sick. All right, are you bumping beats? Tell me the truth.
No.
Okay, you're not bumping beats.
I'm a little nervous because I feel weird and there's zombies outside. Hello?
What?
Hello, this is Matt.
You just your microwave. Your
Fucking idiot.
okay. First, before you pick that up, your beef had defrosted. Oh. Keep in mind, Harris, your fucking stomach is dying, and this is really like it's essentially the forefront of your mind. It's like
okay. While I'm on the phone, I'm like looking in my fridge and stuff.
50-50, baby.
But I always have food.
Oh, damn, there's 8 teams.
16. Frozen chicken.
Frozen. What?
One frozen chicken.
I always have thawed chicken. In my
Okay,
fridge.
all right. You got your thawed chicken. All right, you fucking chicken.
Okay, while I'm talking to Rosen, I plug in my Foreman grill.
You're like, God damn it, oh jeez. Okay, and you're what dish do you make with your beef?
I'm cooking up my beef with some bell pepper and onion right now.
Okay.
And a little bit of garlic.
Any
Just-
sauce? Any?
For now, it's just
Straight beef?
Getting the essentials.
Okay.
And some pasta.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, you do not put in the veggies before you start pounding that meat because you can taste it, and it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good.
What is he saying now?
Wait, did you just defrost it or did you grill it up?
I'm in the process of grilling when he calls.
Okay.
And I've
You
just taken
smell it. Your instinct. This is like weird. I can't usually tell, but it's important. Your instinct is to put it on the grill, but it doesn't feel right.
So I'm sitting there like,
You got some raw red beef in front of you, and you fucking want it.
you're telling me
I'm just telling you, like, this is what your stomach craves.
my stomach's like, hey Matt,
So as the player,
hey Matt, don't cook that.
Yeah, exactly. As the player, you are still conscious, and I'm just telling you like what your body's feeling. Oh, Ellen. Okay. But you can choose to do whatever you want. I'm gonna start filming some other things.
So my body
What
is
do you do, dude?
seriously telling me, Matt, don't cook that meat. This is when I start to freak out about that like initial moment when I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, am I a zombie? And then I go outside. I'm like, oh wait, they don't even care.
Also, keep in mind you have no idea that the other two are having similar stinging pains in their stomach. So it's an accurate thought that you're kind of freaking out.
I'm kind of freaking out. Is this when the call comes, or do I have to make my mind about the beef before the call
Make up your
comes?
mind.
Oh God. I have a bite.
It tastes fucking so good, and it feels so right.
Now the call comes in.
This is not what I wanted.
The call comes in.
All right, call. Hey man, what's up?
What's your sitch?
I'm just making some lunch.
Is that really all you're gonna tell him? Like, seriously, come on, people.
Life is so good right now in my fortress. No, dude, hold up. I'm sorry. I'm a little. Okay. Hey, Harrison. Hey, man.
What's your situation?
Hey, man. There are zombies kind of around my house, but they don't seem to notice that I'm here, and I've got a good fortress here. It's all locked up, so I'm feeling safe.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I just curb stomped a zombie with my printer.
Fuck.
But none of the other zombies seem to have noticed, and I'm hungry as fuck, so I'm making some chicken.
You're making some chicken.
And Josh is on the way here.
Okay. We'll have to podcast about you killing that zombie later. We'll have to get more detail about that later. But, dude, you eat, pick up Josh, get over here, and we'll try and figure out a plan. Because I feel like my place is a little safer than all yours.
Okay, we're gonna stop at an army surplus store on the way. It's literally on the way to your place, so we're gonna go for that.
Tight. Maybe bring some extra meat.
Like what kind of meat?
Any meat. You can.
Okay. Why?
Because I'm hungry.
Harris, you have a similar meat craving.
I want meat. It's my meat.
This is the time for like the characters to kind of talk about and think why the fuck what's going on.
Are you bit?
No, dog. I'm cooking some food right now, so I'm a little distracted right now. I'm talking to him on the phone. As I'm talking, I'm usually cooking anyway, so I put that shit on the grill.
Okay, so you do grill.
Throw that on the grill.
All right,
because I'm like used to doing that. I'm cooking right now, and I just think we might want some more later. And I'm at this urge for food.
Dude, that's weird. I have a really strong urge for like meat specifically also.
Did you get bit, dude?
No. I'm definitely not bit.
Neither am I. This is crazy.
This is weird.
Okay.
Hopefully, I say we still meet up and figure it out. Safety numbers.
Okay. So you've told him Josh is coming?
Yeah, Josh is on the way. We'll be at your place shortly. I'll update you if something happens.
All right.
And you do the same.
All right.
What, no bye?
Fuck your face, Harris. With my zombie dick.
You get off.
You get off
Robertson.
to this idea. What is that?
Wait, whose turn?
Yeah.
It's Josh's turn.
I'm not doing
it's his
shit.
It's his turn on a Venice Boulevard.
Cooking. This is
what did I do?
You fucking killed some shit. Yeah, you killed the printer. And we with the printer, and then you put some chicken on the grill.
Yeah, you're cooking chicken.
I'm cooking chicken.
And your Foreman grill.
So I wanted to cook chicken.
So Josh is hauling ass.
cooking show.
He pulls onto Venice Boulevard. 50% chance it's swarming. Oh, couple zombies here and there, but so like in the middle of the road. In other words, if there was a swarm, you'd have to like really think something up. But right now, you just have to roll for driving ability.
Swerving around him.
50% chance.
But he's smart. He's smart
Why
enough.
am I swerving around him?
He's got
Well, 'cause
intelligence.
it's like
I see them and I make an instant analysis. Am I capable of making an instant analysis,
Correct.
judging just basically if I hit them, will it impede the direction? How likely is it to impede the ability of my car to go forward?
yes, and you realize that like it would fuck up your day.
Okay, so I try to go around.
Like there are enough zombies. Maybe I didn't paint the picture. There are enough zombies where like if you went straight, like you would hit probably like 20 of them, and like going fast, like it would do damage to your car. You'd have splatter on your windshield.
But we're also agreed to take Harris's car. Is this a risk I'm willing to take?
That's
Let me ask you. Do you want to go straight? I mean, it's an additional roll.
Okay, so how many zombies? I need an accurate picture because initially you said like 2 or 3 zombies. Like how many?
Sorry, like I meant like scattered zombies on the road, but you're trying to
You're
get
coming
from.
off. You're coming off Venice.
You have
No,
like
I'm turning on to Venice. This is on Venice.
You have
coming
like
off the
7
10,
blocks.
right?
You have 7 blocks on Venice to get to Delmas. I'd say like I don't know, probably like 60 zombies
On Venice?
between you and they're like kind of peppered.
Is there a zombie between me and the nearest right? Is there, what's that one street that we always park on? Next to the Albertsons.
It's Durango.
Are there any zombies between me and Durango?
There's scattered zombies everywhere. This is Venice Boulevard.
Okay. I
The
tried.
homeless are alive.
Okay. Well, if
the homeless are out, boys.
so, I go on to Venice. My goal is to get to Durango.
Correct.
I will dodge. If there are zombies between me and Durango, I attempt to dodge any zombies between me and Durango.
So you're what are you doing once you get to Durango?
My goal is to go up Durango, swing around onto, I think that's Exposition.
Yeah.
And then,
So take another route.
yeah.
Yeah, because Venice is a busy street.
Okay, fair enough. You have less distance to go. And are you just plowing, or are you?
No, I
He's a
slow.
smart guy.
I
He's
slowed
got high
down.
intelligence.
You're slaloming.
He's, you know.
Yeah, I slowed down to like 20 or 30, and I'm attempting to slalom.
He's
if I've
able
got
to
enough
calculate
room.
this better than your average
Well,
driver.
no, I think reflexes and athletics. I think Harris is probably the better driver in this scenario.
Oh, he's probably absolutely the
Yeah.
better driver. I'm just,
But you're smart enough to like slow down.
yeah, I've slowed down, and I'm
Harris
like,
is just gassing
My
and still
mind-
drive.
I've slowed down to a reasonable, maybe 15, 20,
Okay.
30 miles an hour, and I'm
Okay.
attempting to avoid him.
I don't.
As long as you don't roll
our
a 2.
abilities don't. Okay, whatever.
7. So you make it to Durango, way less zombies. You have no issue taking the long road.
Okay.
You do have an extra block. You can critically fail this because you do have to go Watska to Delmas.
Yep. Watch the zones.